Sunday afternoon and we're just off the boat in the Hook of Holland. I forgot to do any filming out of download, but then it was just one big long queue to the motorway and then night driving from M1, M25, A12, which is actually the quickest and best way for us to go, ironically. So yeah, we're now heading for Gelsenkirchen. And then park up. We're on a 45 in Gelsenkirchen, so the trucks are getting shunted in. It's a lovely day. So this is the Arnhem border into Germany. It's now 10 to 8, so we've got a permit for today though, so we can keep running. I'm just wondering whether one of them police cars is going to pop out and have a check. Might well do. Unless someone's been through already and they've pulled them, I don't know. There's about another hour up to Gelsenkirchen. Toll box is on green, that's the result. So far so good. Hi all, it's now Wednesday afternoon. I've lost all track completely. I'm in Oberhausen, which is, this is the parking area, and it's a day off for me. So we left Donington, came here, got here Sunday night, loaded in Monday, did a show Tuesday, and I don't have to go to Florence, which is the next show, so I don't have to be in Paris until Sunday. So yeah, being as it's Wednesday now, I've got plenty of time, so I'm just having a bit of a cook up, because that's how I roll. Just got some cheese and ham. And so that's what I'm going to do, and I'm all by myself. Everyone else has gone. There's just the steel trucks there, that's all that's left. So a few of us stayed here yesterday or last night, but I'm the last man standing, so I'm going to leave tomorrow. I've got to pop to DAF because I have no diesel cap. I managed to lose that like an idiot, undone the cap. Pump wasn't working, forgot to put it back on, so I've got to go and get a new one of them, and then just casually make my way down towards Paris, ready for Sunday. So I'm going to get me grub on the go, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Let's be having you, as they say. So this is me departing Gelsenkirchen, Germany. Going to go to DAF at Frechen, try and get a new diesel cap. Then I'm going to go south and go via Luxembourg, although that won't be today. I'll do that Saturday. Go and get some diesel, as it's dirt cheap, en route to Paris. So today I'd like to get the truck washed because it's filthy and dusty, and just find an auto hof to park up and call it a day. I have got one in mind, but I did get told of another one closer to the Luxembourg border, but I can't find it on a map. So I don't know whether my mate is just getting mixed up with somewhere else or not. Certainly a lovely day to do a bit of trucking. I just hope that these German motorways aren't too busy, which they usually are. It's the only downside of driving during the day here. Guarantee a queue somewhere. But leaving at night means you can't find anywhere to park, so you're a bit stumped really. Bike just trying to come up the inside of me, as they do. I'm clearly indicating right and then manoeuvring. It just shows there's stupid people everywhere in the world. Not sure if you're going to see it, but the arena's just there on the right through the trees. No, you're not going to see that. Train station to it. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I'll get myself on the motorway and see what we can find. So that's easy enough. One new fuel cap on at DAF's at Frecken. So back to the motorway and carry on a bit. It's a bit busy out there. Nothing too horrendous. Oh, don't be too much room to get out. Right. Let's hit that road. Oh. Before I turn the camera off, look, we've got a C&D staff car, as my friend likes to call them, on the right. Morning, lovely people. It's Friday morning now. Parked at Moggendorf in Germany, and it's an absolutely beautiful day if you're a duck. It's chucking it down. But that must be my fault because I got the truck washed. So people of Germany, if you watch this and it was raining on, I think it's the 15th today, then I do apologise, it's my fault. So I'm going to go to here today, an hour and a bit away, down at Trier. So I'm just going to go and park an Autohof there, and then my plan is to run into Reims Saturday, tomorrow, and park up nice and early, ready to roll into Paris on Sunday morning. So I'm going to finish my coffee, hope that the rain stops, and then make a move. So I'll do a bit more in a little bit. Don't know how well it's going to come out, but you get quite a nice view coming down this big hill towards the river. I'm going to go across in a few minutes, heading towards Trier. It's quite a long, slow descent. remember the name of this river, if I'm honest. I suppose it matters too much. Just swung round the corner as such to run. You kind of run along the river a bit here. It's really lovely sort of green valleys. Just as I was coming down over the other bridge, but I was thinking there's no way I can really film it, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. It's a very nice scenic part of Germany down here, I think. So I'm only about 10-15 minutes away from where I'm going to stop for the rest of the day. So it's very civil. So this will be the last bit for the day, I guess. Degrees, it's lovely. It's not too hot, nice and cool at night. I know that's all going to change, just got to make the most of it. This old boy in front of me's got a fair bit of weight on, I think. Struggled up the previous hill. There's no overtaken, so I couldn't slip round him. And then again, the load I'm carrying's fairly heavy. Well, not overly, but then for the big 440 DAF, it's enough to make a struggle. Must be because I've got a Mercedes about to overtake me. It's a bit embarrassing. So, after a completely and utterly false lead from Google Maps, saying there's an Autohof where I was aiming for and there wasn't, I'm going to exit Germany now because there's nowhere else to stop. I don't think there's anywhere along here. I'm 9k from Luxembourg now, so I've just put my vignette, my tax, so I'm just going to head into Luxembourg, get my diesel, and then I'll get into France somewhere and get parked up. Luxembourg's really busy, so I don't want to be parked there. I'll have to have a little think about where I can go and stop. So, hey ho, it's one of them things. Would prefer to stay in Germany in a nice Autohof with some good German food again, but oh well. It's one to remember. There's no Autohof at Trier. This will be the border at the end of this bridge, basically, into Lux. So see how big the queue is at the fuel station. I could always go past the first one and go into, I think it's an Arrow garage southbound, so I might just do that actually. This is possibly quieter. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Arrow garage. So welcome to Luxembourg. So for those that don't know, unless you're delivering actually in the city of Luxembourg essentially, or one of the towns, no trucks are allowed to leave the motorway. Essentially you've just got a transit. Yeah, it's pretty busy in there. I'll go, glad I've gone the other way. So this is the old customs area. It's obviously straight through now. So yeah, you'll get fined if you come off route, but it's so small there's no real need. I've done a festival here, and there is also a gig called the Rock Howl, which is sort of in this old industrial area. So it's about the only times I've ever come off piste, so to speak, here. So anyway, I'm going to get up the Arrow garage and I'll see how much the diesel is there. So yeah, after filling up in Luxembourg, there we go, look, diesel is €1.11, or in AdBlue at 74 cents. I think at home, so the date is on there, 15th of June, I think at home it's currently about £1.50 a litre, and in Germany it's about that in euros, I think, so it's quite a considerable saving. So one of the great things about France is they have a lot of recycling areas, which for an eco-warrior like myself is brilliant. So if I turn this round, whoop, some silky camera skills. So there's me parked there, and here is the point recycling. So most of it will go in there, that's for glass if you've got any, and then general waste. So that's mine. Oop. So I try not to use any plastics if I can, but some get left in my trailer, some is inevitable, but I've cut down as much as I possibly can, and I hoard it basically in my trailer until I can find somewhere where I can recycle. It is getting better. There's a massive hornet hanging around the bin now. So yeah, I'm now going to dispose of this and go and drink my coffee, and I'm quite pleased about that. So if anything, if this can I can't think of the word now, if this can encourage someone to just recycle a bit more, then I'll be really pleased. So it's now the early hours of Sunday morning, about 2:30, and I'm going to set off for Paris. It's just over 2 hours. The night's gone quite bizarre. There was some bloke hanging around them trucks a minute ago, and there's several cars that just keep driving round and round and round. So I don't know whether they're trying to find other chaps or whether they're sort of trying to sketch out for a bit of rob. There's another car. Well, that's the same one. Been driving around for ages. And I've had a little old pigeon carrier next to me. You're not going to hear that with my engine running. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Each their own. Anyway, I'm going to hit the road while it's nice and quiet. Excuse me. So I'll talk to you in a bit. So just arriving at Download Paris. It seems a bit more complicated than need be. I think we're getting there. This is an old airfield apparently. But the security guards were Russian. There's no way my Russian's good enough to hold a conversation with them. Bonjour. Morning.
This is the best time to one.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Anywhere?
Yes.
Yeah.
Il garde bien, s'il te plaît. Tu peux les dire. Garde bien.
Yeah, c'est bon. Merci. Massive. But I'm going to stay out of the way for now, I think, until such time as others arrive. Portaloo, that's what I need.